West Ham Fan TV, still outside the London Stadium. It's end of the season, mate. 3-1 home win against Everton. What's your thoughts on today?
Yeah, it was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. I thought they built off of Thursday. I think Thursday was a brilliant performance. They just didn't have the sort of like cutting edge in the final third. But you know, look, I'm absolutely delighted with that performance in there today. 3-1. It couldn't have gone any better. You know, the passing was superb. Just the goals were brilliant. Everybody was on side, and everybody wanted to play for the team. And there was finally some absolutely brilliant attacking football. But then again, I don't know why it's taken this long them to perform like this. But you know, I could not care less. We're staying up. We're safe. You know, and all that's got to happen now. We've just got to have an absolute blinding summer and get everyone who we need in. Get Moyes out and get someone a little bit more attack. Or get someone who plays a little bit more attacking football than you know, this defensive dross.
Yeah, I think after a poor season, I mean, the last sort of 3 games, Leicester away, Man United at home, Everton today, 7 points out of 9. It's sort of papered over the cracks a bit. You know, it hasn't been a great season, but you know what you said there was spot on. We're still a Premier League team, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, you know, it has papered over the cracks quite a fair bit, and I think Karen Brady's sitting there absolutely laughing in her golden throne. You know, I think she's sitting there absolutely laughing with these last 3 games because her, Sully and Gold have had an absolute result with these last 3 games. But hey, look, we're staying up, we're safe, all's good. We have a good summer and get everyone we need, and then hopefully push on from there and get back to the heights we were 2 years ago.
Sorry, mate, I'm looking around because I think a ball's going to smack me right on the nut. But listen, David Moyes could be his last game for West Ham today. I mean, just talk a little bit about David Moyes. I mean, he come in, he's done what he was asked to do, keep us up. But what's your thoughts on David Moyes? Would you keep him, or should we go down another route?
Personally, I think we should go down another route. I think he was brought in, and he's done the job that he was brought in to do, which I thank him for. Because you know, without him, you know, it could have been a very different end to the season. We could have been standing here talking about how we're going to be playing championship football next season. So I thank him for staying up. But I do think that he's not the man to take us forward. To be fair, I do think we should pursue another route, whoever that is. We'll just have to wait and see. We've been linked with a few names already. That's the way it goes for us. But I'm sure whoever we get in will be hopefully should be an all right appointment, and just hope and pray to God that this summer is a decent summer and we can get back to the heights we were 2 years ago.
I mean, there's probably going to be a few players that leave the club, but it looks like 2 players might have played their last game for West Ham. I mean, first of all, let's talk about Lanzini. Rumours are Liverpool. I mean, do you blame him for going to a team like Liverpool? If the money's right, 60 million they're talking about, do you think that's a great deal for both parties?
I personally don't think Lanzini's worth 60 million. I mean, the showings he's put in this season, I don't think he's 60 million. I think he'd be 45 million, 40 million at a push. You know, it would be sad to see him go. Such a good attacking player. But you know, it's just one of those things that happens. They come and go, and hopefully we can get the right replacement in. I think it's quite emotional to say goodbye to Ginge today.
Yeah.
Whether he stays or not is still uncertain. But I think it was the perfect send-off for him. But I hope he stays another season because he's a brilliant. If he doesn't stay as a first, if he stays as a first-team player or not, you know, I think he'd be a good mentor for the youngsters at the club for Declan Rice.
Yeah, so I was about to say that Declan Rice. It'd be great to have him around the dressing room for someone like Declan Rice.
Yeah, and I think almost like the brotherly love he has with Noble. I think that's a key part to the dressing room. You know, keeping it together. And I think there's been rarely any times where they've fallen out. I think once or twice. You know, I think having that sort of relationship in the dressing room is really, really good. A really integral part. You know, to having a team, have 2 really close friends like that. And you could see it at the end. They did the lap of honour together. You know, their kids were playing together. You know, it shows a real shows a real brotherly love between the 2.
I'll just see Nicky kick a ball. How can he slate players week in, week out when he kicks balls like that?
I'm not sure. Sign him up for next season. Maybe he could do a good job up front.
But mate, look, it's been a pleasure to have you on this season, mate. Hopefully see you next season, mate. Take care, yeah? Have a good summer, mate.